There's something about nature and just sitting in the garden that reminds us really, truly, how worthy we are. We can convince ourselves in our minds, with our beliefs and with our thought patterns, that we're totally unworthy of love or of beauty or of abundance in our life. But it just takes, for me at least, a quick return to nature, just to have a look at these beautiful plants or lavender flowers in front of me, just to remind me that I am worthy. I get to look at these beautiful things because creation's made them for me. I'm going to go into how you can get out of the pain that you may be feeling by realising your inherent worthiness. Watch this video. It's so good, if you can, to get out into nature once in a while. Sometimes the awakening process can be lonely. You're having to go through this process alone so that you, firstly, don't get people's projections bathed all over you, because it can really hold you back in the awakening process, but also you're alone to learn some very fundamental lessons. And I'm going to go into that in a video. I'm probably going to film it now, but you probably won't see it until tomorrow. But you're alone, and you need to find connection in places where perhaps you wouldn't have found connection before. And we do this by noticing our inherent worthiness. We're totally connected in every moment to everything that we experience. We really are. And for me, I was just sat out in the garden for a moment, and I just looked upon these really pretty flowers that we planted in the garden the year before, and I was just thinking, you know, how worthy I am. Because we do this I'm not worthy thing in our head, don't we? And we believe it, and it creates a lot of pain, and it's basically the fundamental belief as to why in humanity, why we're all suffering so much. It's because people don't believe they're good enough. People don't believe they're worthy. And it's like, if we get out of that mindset, all we have to do is sit and open our minds, open our hearts, open our eyes even, and just see what's in front of us. When I was in the dark night of the soul with a really, really bad alcohol problem, I saw the worthiness in the price of alcohol. Hear me out. I'm not saying but you can do this because it worked for me. Hear me out. I once went into one of the local shops, and I just sat down, and outside the window was a pub, and on the pub it said, "Great deal, Carlsberg beer, £1.99 or whatever." And I thought, wow, how worthy I am. Somebody's gone to all of the effort and all of the trouble and all of the years or months it would have taken to brew that beer. They've done their best, they've put their best practice into that to craft this beer that's worthy for me, and they've gone and given it at such a reasonable price. Nobody can not afford £1.99. You know? Look how worthy I am. Look how everything around me is being created so that in such a way so that I can benefit from it. Look how worthy I am. I once woke up in my bed and I just thought, wow, look how worthy I am. I have the most comfy bed, fit for a king. Look how worthy I am. Look how life is treating me with such grace, with such abundance. And when we start noticing these abundant moments, the inherent worthiness within, say we go on holiday and we just sat next to the pool and we just notice for a moment that we don't have any worries. Wow. And I'm getting to look at this glorious landscape and everyone having fun. You know, look how worthy I am. This is all happening for me. I'm the witness to it. I'm getting to witness joy, love, freedom, beauty, nature, great deals on beer. We're so worthy that we don't notice it sometimes. And when we begin to notice it, it will crush that belief in you. You can find it everywhere. And it's best to have a little practice of it. Try and find your inherent worthiness in everything, because it's there for you. If you look, if you find it, if you force yourself to find it, even if it doesn't feel real at the start, when you begin to really see it, and when that belief comes with it, oh, I really am worthy, then a feeling comes, doesn't it? And then you know you're worthy. That feeling's there of worthiness. I'm a king. And it's a beautiful feeling. Of course, if you're struggling, you're more than welcome to have a go at the breathing practice down below. It will stoke up a feeling of contentment inside that you're worthy for. And down below, if you're going through an awakening process and you have nobody to speak to about this stuff, you're more than welcome to speak to us down there. There's loads of people, and can I say a big thank you to all of them. They're doing an amazing job. Everyone's helping, everyone's chipping in. I love it. It's a great community to be a part of. It's free, I never charge you for it, and that's down there. If you wish to do some sadhana, the sadhana, meaning daily spiritual practice, my daily morning routine that was given to me by my teacher while I was in the dark night of the soul, to get me out of the dark night of the soul, to realise my inherent worthiness even in the darkness, then those practices are down below. They're very, very affordable. And of course, have a lovely day.